welcome to virtual beer and yoga. Hi, welcome to virtual beer and yoga. My name is Inga. I'm with Our City Yoga Events, and we're a collective of yoga teachers that work with breweries, distilleries, and a whole bunch of other local businesses to help bring yoga to unique spaces. And obviously with the current lockdown that we're in, we're bringing it to you virtually. So hopefully you have your Goose Island beer, and we'll get started. So you can grab your beer if you want with you, and we'll get started laying down on the ground. And we'll just kind of bring our heels in towards our sits bones, and then our arms down by our sides. And we'll just start with a couple deep breaths here. While you're here, press your triceps into the ground and feel your collarbones expand. As you do so, feel your tailbone down and then feel the curve of the spine. So there's a little bit of a natural room here at the bottom of the spine. And we'll take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, open your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. One more deep breath in. Full breath out. While you're here, press down through your hands, press down through your triceps, press down through your feet, and then start to bridge the hips up. Awesome. Think about squeezing the glutes together, just starting to find a little bit of a back bend. With all of the sitting, all of the kind of hanging out on the couch that we're doing a lot more lately, we're just trying to open the backside body and just starting to kind of open through the legs, open through the glutes. Continue to press down through your arms as you lift up a little bit higher. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your chest open, interlace your fingers, and then press your palms up towards the sky, finding this nice big stretch. While you're here, can you lift your hips a little bit higher? Continue to squeeze the glutes together. Breathe in. And out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release your hands back down, lower your hips all the way back down to the ground. And then we'll open up our feet as wide as our mat, and we'll just start to windshield wiper the legs left and right for a moment. You can bring your arms out like a T if that feels okay to you. And then once you find yourself over to the left, we're going to pause. Take your right arm long by your ear, take your left fingertips to your right wrist, and then reach your right wrist even higher. And then while you're here, press your right knee forward. So you should feel this whole right side body stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Inhale. And exhale. And let's switch sides. Bring your knees all the way up through center and then over to the right. Right fingertips come to the left hand. Press your left knee forward as you reach with the left wrist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your knees back through center. Bring your hands back behind your head. Open up your feet to hip distance once again. We're just going to warm up the core a little bit. Elbows point up towards the sky. Press your tailbone down. Big breath in. Exhale, lift up off your shoulder blades, pull the pit of your belly in. Think about squeezing the ribs together and then lift up a little bit higher. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can lift up off your shoulder blades. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Awesome, we'll do 5 more. Lower and lift. Awesome, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way up, lower all the way down, and then draw your knees back into your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. We'll do a little bit more core, and this time we'll extend the legs nice and long on the mat. Flex your toes, reach your arms up towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, nod your chin to your chest, lift up off your shoulder blades, reach your fingertips forward. Big breath in. Exhale, sit all the way up, reach past your toes, nice big forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, begin to fold. Round through the spine, point your toes away, come up tall, and then slow and control lower all the way down to the ground, releasing your head last. Big full breath in, flex your toes. Exhale, sit all the way up, taking a nice big forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, point your toes, roll all the way up and roll all the way down. We'll do one more big full breath in. Exhale, sit all the way up, taking a nice big forward fold this time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold as deep as you can go. 3 big breaths. Awesome. Point your toes away. Come all the way up. Roll your shoulders back. Let's come to our quadruped. So let's roll over the knees and come to a tabletop position. Shoulders stack over the wrists. Hips can be just slightly behind the knees. So you can walk the knees forward slightly and then push the floor away and start to lift through your chin. While you're here, take a moment to pause to find this nice, strong spine. So core is engaged, narrowing between our ribs and our hips. Take your left toes back behind you and then press through your left heel. Push down through the floor and then lift your chin. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Use your glutes. Start to float your left leg up. Keep your core engaged. Push down through the floor once again. Finding these level hips, level shoulders. Lift your chin so your gaze is forward. Breathe in. And out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left leg, slowly lower back down. Let's switch sides. Right toes come back behind. Press through the right heel. Push the floor away. Find your neutral spine. Lift your chin. Use your glute. See if you can hover the right toes. Right toes still point towards the ground. Push through the floor away. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Last big full breath in. Awesome. Bend through the knee, come back through center. We'll take a couple cat and cows. Drop your belly, scoop your heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine, push the floor away, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Start to make this movement your own. Maybe you want to take some sways from side to side. Maybe you want to add some barrel rolls, finding your drunken cat and cow. Maybe you bend deep into your elbows. 2 more breaths. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Come back for your neutral spine, chin away from your chest. Tuck your toes under, and then let's lift our hips high. First down dog of the day. Start to bend left and right, warming and waking up your hamstrings. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes, finding whatever movement feels good right here, right now for you. Awesome. And then when you're ready, begin to settle in your down dog. So bend your knees a little bit. Press through your hands, lengthen through your spine, and then pull your ribs in so you're finding this nice tall spine. So the back of your skull, your shoulder blades, and your tailbone are in one straight line. Big breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward, step forward, forward, fold. Half lift, lengthen through your spine, hands come to your shins. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, full body stretch, reach up high. Awesome. Exhale, fold down. Half lift. Plant your hands, step your right toes back, lower to your right knee, untuck your right toes, rise up, low lunge. Think about pulling yourself back. So again, skull, scapula, sacrum, back of the head, shoulders, and tailbone, one straight line. Think about reaching with your arms nice and high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands plant down, tuck your back toes under, step back, plank pose. Lower your knees, lower your chest all the way down. Draw your hands back. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, gaze to the left. And down. Inhale, lift through center. Lower down. See if you can press up through your quadruped. Press back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Right toe step forward between your hands. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Rise up, low lunge. Pull yourself back. Skull, scapula, sacrum. One straight line. Reach with the fingertips high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands plant down, tuck your back toes under, step forward, forward, fold. Half lift, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Full body stretch, inhale, reach up. Awesome. This time we'll move a little bit more quickly. Fold. Half lift. Hands plant down, left toe step back, lower the knee, untuck the toes, rise up, low lunge. Hands plant down, step back, plank pose. Breathe in. Lower the knees, lower the chest. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Exhale, left foot steps between the hands, lower the knee, untuck the toes, rise up, low lunge. Hands plant down, step forward, forward fold. Half lift. Fold, full body stretch. Awesome. One more each side, fold. Half lift. Right toe step back, lower the knee, untuck the toes, rise up. Hands plant down, step back, plank pose. Great job. Lower, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Awesome. Right toe step forward. Low lunge. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, hands plant down, step forward, forward, fold. Half lift. Fold. Reach up. Awesome. One more. Fold. Lift. Left toe step back, lower the knee, keep the toes tucked under. This time, rise up, low lunge. Let's bring our hands to our shoulders, and we'll just start to roll the shoulders back. Awesome. Getting a little bit of movement here. Pull your hips back, and then squeeze your legs together. So think about activating through your inner thighs as you lengthen through your spine, getting this nice big shoulder stretch. Awesome. And then reverse the direction that you're moving. Might feel a little bit more uncomfortable. Just getting some movement here in the upper body. Breathe in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. Reach your arms up. Hands plant down. Step back. Plank pose. Lower down. Cobra. Down dog. Last side. Left leg steps forward. Lower the knee, keep the toes tucked under, rise up, low lunge. Find your good alignment here in your legs. Pull your legs back, hands to your shoulders once again, and let's roll the shoulders back. Breathing in and out. Nice deep breaths. Awesome, and then reverse the direction that you're moving. Starting to open through the chest, open through the shoulders. Awesome. Bring the hands up, back up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands down, step forward, forward, fold. Half lift. Fold. Full body stretch, inhale. Hands to heart, open mouth. We'll do 2 more breaths just like this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale. Awesome. Let's add on a little bit more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Half lift. Plant your hands down. Step your right toes back. This time we'll come to a high lunge here, keeping our fingertips on the ground. Shift your weight forward into your front knee. And then think about drawing your shoulder blades back. So you're really up on the fingertips here, breathing in and out. Awesome. You can stay right here or start to shift even more weight into that front leg. Can you come up onto the ball of your back foot? Breathe in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Slowly lift your chest. Crescent lunge. Bend into your back knee so we're finding some buoyancy in that back knee. Really lengthen through your spine. Pull your core in so your ribs are tucked in here. Inhale. Exhale, bend a little bit deeper into that back knee. Breathe in. Start to straighten through your back leg. Shift yourself forward at a 45-degree angle and shift all of your weight into your left leg, warrior 3. Now think about our quadruped once again. So right toes point directly towards the ground. Press through your heel and lengthen through your spine. Maybe this means you're not as far forward, but you're up a little bit higher at an angle. Breathe in and out. One more, inhale. Exhale, shift your weight into your left leg. Start to draw the right knee into your chest, up and high. Yeah, try to bring the thigh parallel to the ground and then stand up tall. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward once again. We'll take a nice big step back for crescent lunge. This time, reach your arms up. Exhale, drop your back heel, open up warrior two. Hips and shoulders now open towards the sidewall. Think about opening through your chest, lifting through your head. Awesome, big breath in. Exhale, bend deeper into that front knee. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, start to bring your right hand all the way down to the ground. Bring your left hand to your hip and then pivot up to your right tippy toes and then pull your left hip back. Start getting this nice big twist. Maybe the left hand comes up towards the sky. Maybe you can drop your ear towards your right shoulder, getting a neck release. Breathe in and out. Big breaths. One more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, top hand comes down, step back, downward facing dog. Or option to shift forward for a plank pose. Maybe you lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back towards your toes and bend your knees a lot. So you're coming to this nice big squat. Feet are at hip distance, and then think about pulling your big bone in your leg, your femur bone, back as you drop your hips. Just pausing here for a moment, finding a little bit of a hip opener, and then lift your gaze so it kind of comes towards the front of your mat. Nice deep breaths here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now bring your hands to your right knee. Shift your weight over to your left leg. Slowly bring the right knee up. As you come to a stand, draw your shoulder blades back. Maybe you want to stay here with the knee or bring your hands to your hips. We're going to take a couple steps forward. Bring your right foot down. Pick up your left leg. Lift it up. Working on our balance here. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Pick up your right leg. Awesome. Breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale, right foot comes all the way down to the ground. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. Great job. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge forward, fold. Half lift. Hands plant down, step your left toes back. Come to a high lunge into that right knee. Bend deep into the right knee. Come up to your fingertips and then lift your chest, lift your gaze. Awesome, we're shifting a lot of weight into that right leg. Back leg is nice and strong. Maybe you can come to the tippy toes, feeling even more engagement here in this leg. Putting more demand on our legs. Lift your chest up a little bit higher. 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, slowly rise all the way back up. Crescent lunge. This time bend into your back knee. Find some buoyancy in your legs. Spine nice and tall. Draw your shoulder blades back, lift your chest, and then think about pulling your chin back. So again, skull, scapula, sacrum, one straight line. Start to straighten through your front leg. Find that 45-degree angle. Warrior 3, right side. Flex your toes. Level out your hips. So your hips should be square to the ground. So if you were to take your feet here and place it on your back, it would be nice and still. Narrow between your ribs and your hips, and then open through your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, draw the left leg in, come all the way up to a stand and pause. Draw the shoulder blades back. It should be a little bit easier here on this right side since we've already done this on the left. Standing up tall. Awesome, big breath in. Take a nice big step back with your left leg. Rise up, arms reach up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. First warrior 2 here on the right side. Draw your shoulders open and back. Narrow between your ribs and your hips. Take your gaze forward. Big breaths. See if you can bend a little bit deeper into that front knee. One more, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes to your hip. Pivot onto your right or your left toes and then start to open up for a twist. Maybe that right hand comes up towards the sky. And then drop your ear towards your left shoulder. 3 breaths. Awesome. Right hand comes down, step back, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga, or press back for down dog. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands all the way towards the back of your mat. Coming to this nice big squat once again. Drop your hips as low as you can go. Really lengthen through your spine. Awesome. Breathe in. Can you drop your hips back just a little bit more? Feel your glutes engage. Start to bring your hands to your left leg. Press down through your right foot. Rise, picking up the left foot. Draw the shoulder blades back. Flex your toes. Awesome. Maybe you can release the hands. Bring the hands to the hip. Step forward. Lift your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Lift your left leg. Pause here for a moment. And then release. Shake out your leg or shake out your arms. Great job. Let's do a couple sun salutations. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold down. Half lift. Plant your hand step or hop back, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend the knees, step or hop, forward fold. Lift, fold, reach up, full body stretch. One more, fold. Half lift. Plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Lower, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Open mouth. Inhale. Open mouth. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Pick up your left leg. Inhale. And then drop your right heel and press through your left leg. Continue to press through your hands as you lengthen through your spine. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, draw your left knee in, step forward, rise up, crescent lunge. Hips and shoulders open. Awesome. Big full breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your top hand up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, forearm to thigh, warrior variation, side angle. Inhale, reverse, finding a little bit more movement this time. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more, reverse. Windmill your right hand down to the ground. Pivot to the right toes. Right away, twist to the left. Drop your ear towards your right shoulder. And breathe. If you want, you can bring your hand back to your hip. And think about pulling your hip back to find a little bit of an adjustment in here. Awesome. Start to bend into your back knee and bring your right knee right underneath your right hip. So now we're in a modified twist. Keep the left arm up towards the sky. Shift your weight into your right shoulder. Take your left toes right back behind you, finding modified side plank. Awesome. Press through your heel. Reach through your fingertips. You can stay right here. Or can you take your hand over your ear? Start to open your chest. Maybe you take your gaze straight or up towards the sky. Find your balance. Press down through your hand. Press down through your leg. Breathe in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hand plants down, foot plants down. Option to step back to plank and take a chaturanga or to lift to down dog. If you want, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Right leg rises high to the sky. Drop your left heel.
press through your right heel and then press through your hands, pulling your ribs in, finding this tall spine here. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Draw your right knee into your chest. Step forward, rise up. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. Flip your top hand up right away, reverse reach for the back. Forearm to thigh, warrior variation. Trying to find this movement. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to the front. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Reverse. Windmill your left hand down, pivot to the left toes, twist towards the right, and then drop your ear towards your left shoulder, getting a nice big neck stretch. Lift through the chest. Again, you can bring that hand back to the hip to pull the hip back, to square the hips, to square the shoulders. Bend through your left knee, bring the left knee right underneath the left hip. Press through the left shoulder, lift the right hand back, or left foot back, right foot back, right back behind you. Press through your heel, maybe you take your arm over your bicep. Awesome. Think about reaching as long of a body as you can. Maybe you take your gaze to the side or up. Breathe in and out. One more. Inhale. Hand plants down, foot plants down, step back, plank pose. Chaturanga or down dog. Tip the chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Step forward, forward, fold. Half lift, lengthen. Fold, exhale. Full body stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center. Let's do a couple standing poses. So let's start on the left side. Press down through your right foot. Just pick up your left leg. So we're kind of in this bent leg coming back to where we were before. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand can stay at your hip. Start to open yourself towards the left. So you're starting to find a little bit of a twist. Take your left arm back behind you. Take your gaze back behind you to start. Awesome. Now start to take your gaze back through center, straight forward. And then see if you can open through that back shoulder just a little bit more. Think about reaching as far back as you can. Deep breaths. Awesome. Bring your left hand back to your hip. Release your right hand and release down. Let's switch sides. Press down through your left foot. Pick up your right toes. Right hand at the hip. Left hand to the right knee. Open and twist to the right to start. Maybe you take the right hand back behind you. Maybe you take your gaze back behind you. Breathe. Awesome. Now take your gaze forward. Start to stretch through the arm even more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes back to your hip. Bring your gaze back through center. Release down. Shake out your legs. Shake out your arms. Awesome. A couple more standing poses here. Pick up your left leg once again. This time, left ankle comes to your right knee. Maybe you stay just like this. We're coming to our figure 4. Hands at your hips. And then think about pressing your hips as far back as you can as you start to fold forward. So we're hinging at the hips here as we move the glutes back. You should feel your left glute turn on. If it feels more comfortable, you can bring one hand to your knee, one hand to your ankle, or hands to heart center. If this is too much, again, you can always stay standing or with just a little bit of a bend into the knee. Breathe in and out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Come back to a stand and release your left leg down. Let's do the other side. Right leg picks up. Right ankle to left knee. Stay here, stay standing, or hinge at your hips. Think about moving your femur bone back, moving your glutes back, feeling your right glute turn on as you start to bend. Hands at the knee and the foot, hands at the hips, or hands at heart center. Really sink into this nice big squat. Breathe in and out. Inhale And exhale. One more. Awesome. Come to a stand and release. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. One more standing pose. We'll take our tree pose. So left foot can come to your right ankle, right calf, or all the way up into your inner thigh. And then hands come to heart center. Draw the shoulder blades back. Think about staying as tall as you can. You can stay here or start to open your arms. Finding a nice big tree. Breathe in. Exhale, close your eyes. See if you can close your eyes just for a moment. And notice how the world feels a little bit different. Awesome. Bring your hands back through heart center and release. Let's switch sides. Left foot or right foot, ankle, calf, or inner thigh, all depending on where you are here today in your practice. Hands at heart center, stand up tall. Start to outstretch your arms. Awesome. Finding your balance, breathe in. Exhale, can you close your eyes just for a second? Breathe in and out. Hands to heart center and release. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. Awesome. Let's take one more vinyasa. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold down. Half lift, lengthen. Plant the hand, step back, plank pose. Option to lower for chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Shift back forward to your plank pose. Lower all the way down to the ground. And we'll just start with a small back bend here. So walk your forearms forward and then start to prop yourself up onto your forearms. So shoulders right underneath your elbows, fingers spread nice and wide. And then think about pressing your pubic bone down, squeezing your glutes together, and then pulling your core up to get a little bit more lift in the belly. Gaze forward and pause here for a moment, just getting this nice big stretch. This is also a little bit of a back strengthener, so if you find yourself sitting all day, this is a great pose to do at any time. Think about drawing the shoulder blades back, keeping the chin parallel to the ground. 3 more big breaths. You have the option to stay right here. We'll take a little bit more of a deeper back bend. Open up your hands as wide as your mat. Start to press into your hands. Press your pubic bone down. Maybe you can straighten through your arms. This is our seal pose. If this is too much, you can always lower back down to the forearms and walk the hands in. 3 breaths. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Stack one hand on top of the other and then bring your forehead down. Pick up your legs and just windshield wiper your legs left and right for a moment. Shaking them out. Awesome. Bring the legs back through center. Bring the left leg down. With your right hand, reach behind and reach for your ankle and just pull your leg in. If you can't quite reach for the ankle, you can just kind of continue to push the heel in as well. Getting this nice big hamstring stretch. Awesome. Release the right leg. Bring the right hand back down. Pick up the left leg. Reach back behind with the left hand and pull in for a moment. Awesome. Release the left leg. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up to a quadruped and then open your knees nice and wide. Bring your toes together, knees apart, and then walk your hands forward for a child's pose. You can relax the head down to the ground. Maybe you want to just massage the forehead into the mat and then just deepen your breath. Walk your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Extend your left arm long and then start to press your left hip back so you feel this nice big left side body stretch. Awesome. Bring your fingertips back through center and then all the way over to the left this time. Extend your right arm long. Press with your hands. Press your right hip back. Bring your hands back through center. Let's press back up to a tabletop position. Shoulders stack over the wrists. Hips can be just slightly behind the knees. And we'll find our puppy pose. So walk your hands forward as far as you can. And then keep your hips over your knees as you melt your chest down. Maybe you bring the forehead down. Maybe the head hovers. Or maybe you gaze forward, gazing at your thumbs. Just deepen your breath and let your heart sink. Walk one hand, then the other in. Come back to a tabletop. Press down through your left hand. Reach your right arm high to the sky. And then thread your right arm all the way underneath. Come down onto your head, your shoulder, and then walk your left fingertips forward and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Awesome. Bring your left hand in. Reach your right arm high. And let's switch sides. Right hand down. Left arm reaches. Thread all the way through. Come down onto your shoulder. Maybe you walk the right hand forward and relax. Walk your right hand in, lift your left arm high to the sky, and release. Awesome. Let's come to a seat. So we'll just bring the legs over, and we'll come to a crisscross position, and we'll sit up tall. We'll do a couple of big neck stretches. So drop your chin to your chest and pause here. Interlace your hands back behind your head, and just don't feel like you're pushing down, but you're just letting the weight of your hands and the weight of your arms just hang out here to get this nice big stretch in the back of your neck. Keep your spine tall. The only thing that's moving here is your chest, or your neck. Awesome. Now start to lift your hands. Start to lift your head. Keep the elbows squeezing in. Start to gaze up at the sky, and then let your head release into your hands. Awesome. Bring your head back through center. We'll release the hands down. Take your right ear and drop it over to your right shoulder. And then take your head back through center and then drop it over to the left. We'll do this a couple times. So we'll go through center and to the right, through center and to the left. Awesome. Come back through center. Come over to the right and pause. Take your right hand up and over, bringing your right fingertips to your left palm. And just find a little bit of pressure here. You can take your gaze up if you want to feel it a little bit more in the back. Maybe you start to extend the left arm out. Release your left hand down, bring your head back through center, and then left ear over to the left. Left hand comes up and over. Maybe that right arm starts to reach. Breathe. Awesome. Release your hands down, bring your head back through center, and then we'll take a nice big stretch. So take a nice deep full breath in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, begin to twist. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, come back through center, reach up.
Exhale, twist all the way over to the right. This time, left hand to the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist. Deep breaths. Awesome. Come back through center. We'll take a couple more back bends. So extend your legs out nice and long, and then point your toes away from you. Try to bring the legs together. Bring your hands about 6 inches behind you, and then puff up through your chest. Maybe you take your gaze up towards the sky. If you're finding any tightness in the back or any pinching pain, you can stay right here. This is kind of the first prep step. If it feels okay, see if you can lower it down to your forearms, and then puff up through your chest even more as you drop your head back even further. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Awesome. Lift your gaze and then roll yourself all the way back down to your back. We'll take a bridge pose. Walk your heels in towards your sits bones. Feet down by your side, arms down by your sides. Press your triceps down once again. This time coming up into a full bridge pose, lift the hips. If you can, walk one shoulder then the other underneath. Maybe you interlace your hands and then press your palms down. As you do so, lift your hips up a little bit higher, finding this nice big back bend. Breathing in and out. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Last one. Awesome. Release your hands, roll yourself all the way down. Untuck your tailbone and then windshield wiper your legs left and right for a moment, shaking out your low back. We'll do one more back bend. You can stay right here in your bridge pose, or if you want to move to your full wheel, you're more than welcome to. So bridge pose, heels down, arms down, lift through the hips. For full wheel, hands come back behind your ears, and then you're going to press into your hands, press into your feet as you lift up. Breathe. Toes point forward at 12 o'clock. Think about lifting through your chest. Breathe in and out. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest. Roll all the way down. Awesome. You can draw your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice big hug. We'll keep the left knee in. Start to straighten the right leg long onto the mat. And then draw the left knee up and into your chest. Flex your toes. Finding this nice big hip stretch. We'll bend the right knee, bring the left ankle to the right knee, coming back to our figure 4 pose. Hands can interlace around the leg, or you can always bring that foot down as well to get a little bit of a less of a hip stretch. Awesome. Now let's switch sides. Left leg extends out long. Right knee draws into your chest. Think about drawing the knee up and in. Awesome. Bend the left leg, right ankle, left knee. Thread your arms around your leg, or you can bring that foot down to the ground, whatever feels best for you right here, right now. Awesome. Then release your right leg and draw both knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice big hug. We'll take 2 more poses here, starting with a nice big twist. Drop your knees over to the right. Bring your chin to your left shoulder, and then feel this nice big stretch in your spine. If you want a little bit more in your left shoulder, you can take your gaze over to the right, finding an even deeper stretch.
Start to deepen your breath as we lay here. Maybe you start to soften or close your eyes. Awesome. Bring your knees back through center and then all the way over to the left. Feet can stay to the left or come to the right, whatever feels best for your body right here, right now. Awesome. Bring your knees back through center. One more big hug. One more pose here today. We'll take a Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, hips open wide. Hands can come to your hips, and let's just rock our hips from side to side for a little bit more, encouraging them to open just a little bit more. And then you can come back through center, and then have your hands come to your belly this time. Nice deep full breath in. Open your mouth. Awesome. When you're ready, you can, if you want, you can stay right here, or we'll extend our legs and extend our arms. Open your chest, so draw your shoulder blades onto your back and take up as much room as you can right here, right now. We'll end with one more big breath here. Inhale. Open the mouth. Allow yourself to sink into the ground. Allow your body and your mind start to quiet. Coming to stillness. Start to deepen your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles, your head and your neck. Extend your arms up above, extend your legs nice and long. Take a nice big full body stretch. Full body breath. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet to the ground. And then we'll roll over to our side. When you're ready, press yourself up to a seat. Spine nice and tall. Hands at heart center. We'll end with one more big breath together. Inhale. Open the mouth. The love and light inside of me honors the love, light, and awesomeness inside of each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for sharing your Saturday with us. Namaste. Awesome. Everyone did a great job. Again, my name is Inga Bentley, and I'm here with Our City Yoga. If you're interested, I believe we'll be here next Saturday as well. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and enjoy some wonderful Goose Island beer. I hope you have a great day and stay healthy. Bye.